ticket clipping that would have gone on at the tax collection point. A toll if you would get the right to hold your little franchise down on Capernaum Seaport, and that the Roman authorities wanted 10%, for example, and anything you could make above 10%, well, good on you, mate. You line your own pockets with. It became a very lucrative form of gathering money from your own people on behalf of occupying force, which obviously is not going to make you most popular with the locals. Can you imagine? You've got Peter and Andrew, who are fishermen, who are having to get off their boat and probably play Matthew tax.
Yes.
I mean, it's brilliant. I love the fact that Jesus is looking at who can I pick who are probably going to hate each other the most and bring them together under my leadership.
And all of them unclean.
None of them managed to get into rabbinical school because they never heard the rabbi call for them to follow me. You ask the question, why did he do it? Yes, the cynical side of you say, yeah, maybe his franchise lease was coming up, but I suspect it's because he heard the rabbinical call, follow me.
Yeah. Just going back to the sitting at the receipt of custom, it's a very polite way of saying that a tax farmer, tax collector, didn't just sit there hoping that people would come to the caboose and said, here's my money, because no one would do that. He would have had bailiffs, or the equivalent of some hard types, who would have gone round and give us your money now, squire, like unpaid police. Because if they didn't get the money, they were not going to have a good life themselves.
Yeah, the regulators, mate. They were the enforcers. They were the ones that went out there, knocked on the doors, dragged the money in. How much have you got? All right, that would do it. When you think about that, people being employed to actually go and collect customs duties, they would have clipped the ticket as well. All the way along the food chain, you've got people who are screwing more and more money out of the average common person.
Yeah.
So it's little wonder that these guys were hated. You wouldn't want to have had anything to do with them. Not only were they working for the occupying force, not only were they fleecing you of your money, but they were getting rich off it as well.
Yeah.
They were making a really good living on screwing down the locals. That's never a good look. Other Jews would have regarded the tax collectors as traitors.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They would have been despised, they would have been hated.
And especially, as we will find out shortly, they would have had large, comfortable homes. They were doing well. They probably dominated the small little town in which they existed. In this case, Capernaum, isn't it?
Yep, Capernaum.